The scandal that has gripped the nation took another dramatic turn after the judge revealed the bombshell Christmas text message that fired the starting gun to this quite tawdry saga. On December the 27th, whilst Kyle was playing for Manchester City in a 3-1 win against Everton at Goodison Park, Lauryn Goodman contacted his heavily pregnant wife, Annie Kilner. Her opening message began, "Hey, it's Lauryn. I just wanted to quickly tell you that Kyle is the father of our daughter." Rumours were rife after Lauryn, already mum to Kyle's son Cairo, now 4, repeatedly hinted at the paternity of her baby girl Kanara Storm on her social media account. In his damning ruling issued today, Judge Edward Hess said Lauryn sent the message at a time when she knew Kyle was playing football and was not at home. He said, and I quote, "This was intended to and did cause distress to the father's wife. I do not accept the mother's explanation that this text message was sent in an attempt to create a good working relationship between the two women in the father's life." He goes on, "In my view, this text was written in the same spirit as the series of text communications with the father's next door neighbour in Cheshire. When the mother texted the neighbour to say ready to finish them, she had, in his words, in mind of causing irreparable damage to the father's marriage." Lauryn even tried to persuade the neighbour to spy on Kyle and Annie by recording conversations over the garden fence, the judge said. "You can leave your phone recording in your garden." In another message, she suggested, "Wait until they argue, get some letters together, finish them." These text messages, the judge said, illustrated the extraordinary lengths she was prepared to go to in order to undermine their 2-year marriage. She had even previously issued Kyle with 3 ultimatums to keep a lid on the news that he had fathered a second child with her. Those ultimatums can be revealed today as the purchase of a house, a huge financial package, and an agreement not to have another child with his wife and childhood sweetheart. Kyle, during 3.5 hours of evidence, had told the court, "I'm not going to say I was over a barrel or someone had a gun to my head, but she had a detonator." He went on, "For me, it was about keeping the peace, just so my wife doesn't find out." But Lauryn grew suspicious after Annie joined Kyle on the pitch to celebrate City's win in the final of the Club World Cup in Saudi Arabia, just 5 days before she sent that fateful text message at Christmas. Pictures and videos had shown Kyle holding the trophy alongside a beaming Annie and their 3 kids on the pitch. Lauryn contacted Kyle after he landed back in the UK and asked him if Annie was pregnant. He lied, and days later, his secret was out. Kyle was instantly kicked out of the family home in Cheshire, but vowed to repair the damage. The couple's future remains unclear even today, despite going away together for a week's holiday in Turkey last week. But the judgment handed down today by Edward Hess does make one thing clear. Lauryn wanted the relationship to develop further, and he didn't. And his decision was a source, said the judge, of disappointment, anguish, and anger from Lauryn. In his exclusive interview with The Sun in January, Kyle apologized to Annie and described his decision not to tell her of the second baby as a slow death. I asked him at the time about the text that Lauryn had sent Annie, and he told me, should she have heard it from Lauryn? No, that was the least I owed her. I was aware the clock was ticking, and I still chose not to tell Annie.